you're within the age of 18 to 29 years old, or maybe early 30s, because those are the people that I know maybe I'm relatable to. But anybody can watch this video and you feel like every day you're not having motivation. And the truth is that once you enter YouTube or you enter Instagram, you enter wherever, and then you type how to be motivated, you will see all those strategies. Number one, some people will say wake up, drink water. Some people will say bath with cold water. Some people will say do 40 push-ups. Some people will say go jogging. Some people will say do this, do that, do this. And you have tried it. As someone who has suffered from finding motivation also, I have tried so many things. I have tried strategy, name it. I've watched Hamza video. I've watched Andrew Tate's video. I've watched Jose Zoniga video. I've gone across most of these videos. If you know, you know them. Now, after trying so many different strategies, there are 3 things that got to motivate me, and I believe these 3 things are going to motivate you if you try them. The first one is finding interest in what you do. I'm going to explain about this, and I'm going to explain also how do you know that you have interest in this thing, or how do you know that yes, this is the thing you're supposed to pursue. Secondly, having a clear mind when you're pursuing that thing, because bro, having a clear mind is very underrated. People underrate this thing, but if you don't get clear mind, honestly speaking, you know if you chase that goal. Clear mind, clear thinking. Then the third one, you must look at your current situation as something you don't want, because I promise you, if you look at your current situation that is normal, you will not see the need to chase that goal. So the first one, let's go straight to it. Interest is something you genuinely want to do, something that you will wake up and do it. For example, now most guys have the interest to talk to women. Most guys don't see talking to women as stress. You can pick your phone 2 hours on a phone call with a girl, 5 hours on a phone call with a girl. Can you do the same thing with prayers? Can you pray for 5 hours, but you can be on a phone call with girl for 5 hours, meaning you have more interest on girl? Let's be honest, I don't like to sugarcoat things. That is the truth. Anything you can spend hours doing, you have interest in it. So you need to sit down and think about what is that thing you can spend hours on for, like you can do it for long without you seeing it like somebody's work. People don't have to coerce you. People don't have to use force on you. People don't need to like say, oh yeah, do this, do that. Like no, you already, once you're waking up, it's already in your mind. But how do you then find out that thing? Because honestly speaking, finding out that thing might be difficult. Now the answer to it is that you try things out. You are still young. This is the right time to try things. You start this, see how it goes. Start it for months and see, is this something like, yes, do it. Because honestly speaking, I won't tell you that no, just chase passion purely. Start something. Sometimes passion comes when you start it. Content creation, for example, I never had passion to start content creation. I tell people I never knew, but because I was having interest in learning, I used to have some problems like confidence, talking to women, finding money, this and that. And then realized that okay, I'm consuming this video, okay, and I've applied them. I was reading books trying to solve some issues. From there I started carrying phone. I just like, okay, let me record video. From there, you see, that is how the interest started coming to me. And yes, there are some days that, yes, you will feel demotivated, because I'm not trying to tell you that once you start something you like, motivation will come every day. Motivation some days will not come. 1 week, some days you will still have to force yourself. But what I'm trying to say is that when you have interest, when you have passion in that thing you're doing, let's use the word interest, when you have interest, you will see that suffering you're suffering is worth it. You will be seeing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But when you don't have interest in that thing, you'll be seeing it like you're just pushing. And I'm telling you, you cannot stay long in the game, because the game is a marathon. Find interest, try different things, try out things. It is very okay to try different things. That thing you start must not be the thing you end up with. So yes, we have covered interest, and we've covered how you discover that interest. Secondly, you cannot be motivated to pursue your goals if you don't have a clear thinking. That is why when you pay attention, the moment you start overthinking your problems, you find it difficult to pursue your goals. You have less motivation. This is just common sense. If you pay attention to your body and your mind, if you overthink, you will just see your body go weak. To pursue your goals is going to be hard. So if you live in these 2 places in your head, it's going to be difficult. Number one, you live in the past, or the second one, you live in the future. If you live in the past, it's going to cause you depression. If you live in the future, it's going to cause you anxiety. And living in the past, it means you're trying to go back to problems you've encountered. You're trying to, this thing, like it has already happened, which I know is difficult to get through it. But I'm telling you, you need to be able to create the ability to kind of keep it a little bit in another side. There is that. you need to put it one side. Like, I know sometimes the problem will keep on reoccurring, but it don't happen. Future, now you're always living on edge, you're always constantly thinking about the future. Oh, this and that, this and that. It's good to have your goals in mind, but make sure don't be living on edge constantly, overthinking, thinking about future. Now live in the present moment. When you live in the present moment, that is the best way to attack your goals ASAP. As soon as you're in that present moment, you attack your goals. So don't live in the past and don't live in the future. Instead, live in the present moment. And mind you, it's not like your problems, all of them will just disappear like magic. No, you still have some of the problems reoccurring, and there are some problems, yes, you need to go and attend to, but you need to have the ability to not overthink those things, so that you'll be able to do the things that you're supposed to do to take you further. The third one, you need to look at your current situation and know that you can do better. You need to look at yourself and your current situation and know that you can push yourself further. You need to distaste your current situation, because if you don't have that ability, you'll be contented. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. Don't be like, no, you're ungrateful with everything. Like, bro, life is good, you need to be grateful. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're earning 150k, have the mindset that, oh no, you can earn 500k. There is somebody in this world there are people making more than that. Have that ability. I was on a call the other day with a guy who we talk about videos, like content. Sometimes he puts me through on things, and then he was working on a job that they were paying him almost 300k, which is in Nigeria. 300k in Nigeria is very okay as a young guy in his early 20s, especially if you don't have family. And he was like, he didn't like the pay. Many guys now who are earning that money will be so comfortable, they'll be like, oh, bro, I'm chilled. But he was not chilled. This guy was pushing himself more because he knows he can do better. That is your ability now to have that motivation. Those three things, interest, serious, like you have interest in that thing. Nobody say because your friend they do them, you might they do them. You have interest in that thing. You really want to solve a problem in that industry, in that thing you're doing. Interest, very underrated. But I'm telling you, if you have interest, nobody will have to force you to do that thing. Nobody will force you. You push yourself to do that thing. Secondly, clear thinking. You have a clear mind, you have a clear thinking. Now you do this with that clear thinking. Now you push yourself. And then the third one, that your current situation, you know you can do better. Now with these three things, this is when you can start applying those routines. They'll tell you to bath with cold shower, put your phone on DND, do this, go on a walk, go to the gym, run, do this, like whatever routines. Routines only work if you have this inner ability to push yourself. But without those things, if you don't have interest, you don't have clear thinking, and then you don't detect your current situation, bro, if you like, bath with cold shower, do this, do that, whatever, block, disable your Instagram, you will still be unmotivated to chase your goals. So yes, this is how I've been able to find motivation to do the type of things, to do the things I want to do. Not like my motivation is at the peak, but at least there is significance in difference compared to in the past. So if you're somebody who is struggling with motivation, discipline, just try to apply these things, and I promise you, you will start to see improvement. You will start to see yourself trying to chase more things or to achieve things in life.